Hi there, just doing a summary of the Dominaria Remastered 2023 case break that I just finished yesterday, opening all 6 boxes, and I thought I'd just go through quickly the rares and mythics and some other cards of interest that came from the set. So starting with the rares and mythics, so we had Absorb, we had the borderless version, we had 4 of those, we had 3 of the old border foil, and we had some other versions as well, so plenty of that one. We had 2 Boreas, both of them in the borderless. Arcadies, we had 2 old border, 2 pack foil. Arcanus the Omnipotent, we had 2, 1 was foil. Birds of Paradise was quite successful, so we had 1, 2, 3 of the extended, 1 old border non-foil, and 2 pack foils. Body Snatcher, just 1 of those. We had a rare, foil, pack foil version. Chain of Dimension Master, quite a few. So 1 foil borderless, then 1 and 2 non-foil old border. We had 2, 3, and all of them non-foil. We had a pack foil as well. Cliff Top Retreat, interestingly, just 2 of them, but both of them were in the best version. I think at the moment they're going for about $20 Australian, so pretty good one to get. I was hoping for more of these, but that's pretty good. Obviously was lucky enough to get the Counterspell card as a kind of buy box type promo, so that was really sweet from the LGS to give me that. Crawl Space, just 1 of those in the old border. Cryptic Gateway, we got 3 of them, and they're all in the old border foil. Dark Depths, great card here. We got 1 foil and 1 non-foil in the borderless. Decimate, borderless. We had the old border foil, 2 old borders, and then a pack foil. Denizen of the Deep, not a very good card, but still, I love the art. 2 borderless there, 1 of the old border foil, old border, and pack foil. Divine Sacrament. Okay, so we got 1 old border and 1 pack foil. Enlightened Tutor, this was something I was really happy with, so I got the borderless version that I was very pleased to get, and I got 3 of them. I got 1 foil, which is super sweet, 2 non-foil, and the old border non-foil, and 2 pack foils, so I had 6 of them, and I really needed them too, so I was really pleased with that. Entomb, sweet hit, had the borderless foil, borderless non-foil, and we had 2 of the old border non-foil, and 2 pack foils. So again, 6 of Entomb. Entomb's such a great card, quite a few reanimation decks, so they'll fit right at home in there as a tutor for those. Exploration, very pleased to get this, always a good card in a green deck. And we got 1 of the old border and a pack foil. Of course, this is the Piece de la Resistance. This is the absolute winner of the whole case. So we had Force of Will, borderless. I certainly was hoping for this version. I know people like the old border, but I really love this one. And this foil and non-foil. So pack 1, pack 6. Amazing. So lots in between of not getting it, but then start and end of the case, it was pretty sweet. We've got an Ancient, so we had the old border foil, pack foil. Gamble, heaps of gamble. So we had the borderless foil, 1, 2, 3, borderless non-foil. We had the foil old border, and pack foil. So I think about 7 all up of those. Gauntlet of Power, good hit. So we had the lovely new version, which I really like in the borderless non-foil. Gauntlet of Power, 2 of those in the old border foil, really good hit. Gemstone Mine, not worth a heap, but sweet card. Had 2 of the borderless foils, 2 of the borderless non-foils, 2 old border, and a pack foil. Glory, 3 of them. Grim Lava Mancer, plenty of these. So foil, borderless, 1, 2, and sorry, 2 of those in foil and 2 non-foil borderless. Old border 2 and pack foil 1. Helm of Awakening, 2 borderless foil, 2 borderless non-foil, 1 old border foil, an old border non-foil, and then 2 pack foil. So pretty good. Hinterland Harbour. So we have 2 old borders and 3 pack foils. Pretty good. Didn't have that card yet, so very pleased to get that, and quite a few of them. Hunting Grounds, really nice hit. Very good to have this. Never had this card before, so we've got all 3 of them that came in the case, borderless, and there's 1 foil and 2 non-foil, so really nice. Isolated Chapel, I love this card. I play a lot of Mardu and Orzhov commander decks, so really will fit right into so many of them. Quite a few running without them right now, so that's awesome. So 2 of the beautiful old border foil, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 non-foil old border, and 1, 2 pack foil. So 9, pretty good. Not complete, or 8 I think, pretty good. Jester's Cap, lovely fun card, not worth heaps but fun. 2 of the beautiful art in the borderless. I really love this art, so I was very pleased to get this one. And 2 foil old border and 2 pack foils. Heaps of Jester's Cap. Jorale, you know, not a high value card at all, was in core set 2021, but we had 2 of the foil old border, so nice. Okay, just gonna move these aside. Kamal will definitely go into a deck. I think it will go into my Titania deck when I eventually build that, and much closer to being able to build that now. Kamal Fist of Crosa, so old border, just 1 of them. Last Chance, sweet card, fun card again. Not necessarily a a staple, but certainly a build around. We have 2 foils in the borderless and 1 borderless non-foil. Legacy Weapon, 1 foil and 1 non-foil borderless. Beautiful looking card, this one. Love the artwork in that. I believe that was the Weatherlight maybe. We have the old border, and we also have a pack foil too. So 4 of them, all good. Lieutenant Kurtar, pretty card, nice artwork. Love the foiling in the old border there. And 2 of the pack foils. Lotus Blossom, heaps of this. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the borderless version. 2 in the old border foil, which I think is actually worth more. So very sweet. Lara Dawnbringer, love this. Goes into a lot of my decks, goes into my Angel Tribal, goes into my Kalia deck. I've already got old versions, but very nice to have this particular artwork. I love this version, and it's lovely to get a foil and a non-foil. An old border Lara. Maids of Ith, great card. This will go into some decks for sure. So we've got 2 of the borderless non-foil, 2 of the old border non-foil, and a pack foil. So, yep, 5. That's pretty good. Mind Slicer, 2 of them in the old border. Mystic Remora was a really good hit. Didn't have any of these, so super, super stoked. Very playable card in lots of decks with blue in them, so I really love this version. So I got a play set of the borderless version non-foil. The old border non-foil, I think the foil one's going for a ridiculous amount right now. Pack foil. Mystical Tutor, again, another card I didn't have any of, so really stoked to get this. So I got an old border and 2 pack foils. So fantastic to get 3 Mystical Tutors, really happy with that. And to go Shade, 2 the old border foil, 1 old border non-foil. No Mercy, just got 1 of these, but looks like a really good card to certainly be using in some black-based decks, so I'm definitely looking at working this in somewhere. So just 1 of them in pack foil. Nut Collector, sweet card. Love the art on this. I also love the art on the borderless version, so I'll look to get hold of that, maybe do some trading at some point. But yeah, that's a sweet card, and we'll go into a lot of decks, but particularly the Chatterfang deck. It's got a home. All right, well, working our way through. We don't have too much left. So we have opposition 1, 2 in the old border foil, 1, 2, 3 in the pack foil, over master. We have one foil or border, one old border non-foil, pack foil. Oversoul Cemetery was a great hit, and again, great for the reanimation decks. Going zombie decks, going angel decks with reanimation theme, it's fantastic. So really pleased to get this. I really love this art actually, but I probably do prefer the old border, which we'll get to. So we've got the foil, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the borderless non-foil. Oversoul Cemetery in the old border foil, sweet card, looks really good. And probably I like the non-foil version better in the old border, but this I think is my favourite version. Then pack foil. So heaps of that, which is just awesome because I didn't have any. Really, really pleased with that. With the Awakener, 2 of them, Royal Assassin, old border foil, and 1, 2, 3 of the old border non-foil, 1 pack foil. Saproling Symbiosis, okay, for all those Saproling decks out there, and I know there's a few, played against one last week. So we have 2 in the old border and 1 pack foil. Okay, Sarah Avatar, got 2 of the old border foil. We've got a pack foil of that too. The sweet card here, Savine's Reclamation, highly playable. I think this is worth quite a bit actually, because it's the old border foil version, so I think that's the most valuable one. Pashalik Mons, 2 of the old border. Pyre Zombie, but you know, good and limited. So we have the old border and we have the pack foil. Stroke of Genius, we have the old border foil, old border non-foil, and 2 pack foils. Sulphur Falls, really pleased to get this one. Again, didn't have most of these check lands, so that's awesome. So we've got 1, 2 in the old border foil, and 2 in the pack foil. So 4, got a play set of that, it's great. Sulfuric Vortex, 2 of the old border foil, 2 pack foils, and this was so good to get. I was so pleased to get this one. Didn't have any Sylvan Libraries, very expensive card to buy singles of up to this point. Obviously it's a bit cheaper now, but still great to pull it. I love this artwork. This has to be the best version, I think, although some people prefer OG. But this one for me, so this is the old border non-foil. Then we have the borderless non-foil with the old border non-foil, which is nice, and then the pack foil in the old art. Very nice. Shivan Dragon, classic there. Again, didn't really have that, so you know, won't necessarily get a lot of play, but it's sweet to have. We've got the the old border foil, old border non-foil, and pack foil. Siege Gang Commander, a bunch of these. Probably be trading some of these, although they're not worth heaps. I think it's $1 at the moment. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 borderless, old border, 1. Sneak Attack, always good to get this. I've only had it from the list before, so this is really nice. Yep, so the old border non-foil and pack foil. Didn't have Soul Canar, so we got an old border and 2 pack foils. And we have Spinal Embrace, old border foil, 2 pack foils. Heaps of Test of Endurance. So 1, 2 borderless, 1 old border foil, 1 old border, and 1 pack foil. Time Stretch, nice to have this, fun card. So we've got the borderless and the old border. Triskelion, heaps of these, not worth anything really. So I've got 1, 2 foil, 1, 2, 3 borderless, non-foil, old border foil, and old border. Umbilicus, old border foil, old border, 2 pack foils. So play set of that versus Blueprints, 2 old border. Urza himself, great hit, always fantastic to get an Urza. So I will have a play set now because I've actually got 3 versions from Modern Horizons 1, so that's nice if I ever do want to play an Urza Modern deck, not that I think I will anytime soon. But yeah, very nice, great card, always happy to get that. Urza's Incubator, got 2 of them, both really sweet art. So we have the borderless version and foil and non-foil, really pops there in the foil there, love this card. Both those will be going to decks. Probably one of my favourite hits from the case was Vampiric Tutor in the borderless version. Very love this artwork. It's just beautiful. Nice to see a different version of Vampiric Tutor getting a run. I know the old border sort of classic look is probably more valuable, but I love this particular one. So I only got one Vampiric Tutor in the whole case, but I'm not complaining. But surprised to get 2 Force of Wills and one of these, although Force of Wills are a lot better, of course. Vexing Sphinx, just one of those in a pack foil. Windball Muse, this was my first pull from pack 1. I sort of remember that from that sort of primacy bias perspective. So we have, the borderless foil, 2 borderless non-foil. Beautiful card. I've got my eye on putting that into my later deck, actually. We've got the old border and a pack foil. Woodland Cemetery, again, didn't have any of these. So we've got one, the old border foil, old border, and pack foil, so having 3 is good. Gorgeous Dragon, we have borderless and old border. Again, no worldly tutors up to this point, so super stoked to get this card. Got 2 in the borderless non-foil and 2 in the old border foil, which are the most expensive version. I think it's like $70 each at the moment here in Australia. So yeah, very good. Again, they will all get played. Really happy to get Worldly Tutors, such a good usable card in any green base deck. Wrath of God, 1, 2, 3 borderless, 1 old border. So OG card, definitely will find a home. Zira, so we have old border and we have 3 pack foils. Jorgmoth, one of the big hits of the case. So we have the old border, which I just love the art of this. It's so good to see a different version doing the rounds. And then the old border also, really classic if you like that classic look. So great to get 2 Jorgmoths, very pleased with that. And 2 Zur the Enchanters, old border and pack foil. So they're all the mythics and non-mythics that sort of came in the set. I counted yesterday and I think it was 46 mythics all up. So around 7.5 per box, which is not too bad. I think that's a pretty good hit rate. Just some other notables in the uncommon common section. So we had Mishra's Factory in the old border foil and Turku Monastery, which I didn't have any of. So fantastic. I know that's going to see play in a number of decks. Ironstone, beautiful version of the old border foil. These are Enchantress, such a playable card. I had to buy one recently, so to actually get one, or more than one in a case is fantastic. So 2 old border and 3 pack foils, fantastic. Momentary Blink, I'm only just highlighting this because the artwork's really beautiful. So we've got 3 of the old border foil. I know it's not a very valuable card, but I think they're sweet. We got 2 of the Swords to Plowshares, highly playable uncommon, and in the old border, and 1 pack foil. So 3 of those. Also picked up 1 in draft on Friday, so never have too many, I don't think, of the swords. Chainer's Edict. So we had 1 borderless foil, 1 borderless non-foil. We have 2 of the old border foil. Pretty, really sweet card. Duress, 2 old border foil. I know that's common as anything, but that version is it just kicks. I think it's really nice. So if I ever do play Duress, that'll be the version I use. I just love this art. Street Wraith, just fantastic. So 3 of those in the borderless, really pleased to get those, just great. Old border foil 2. Crop rotation. Funny thing with some of the uncommons, and I think this does happen in collector boxes, is that we didn't get that many. I think I'll probably get more when I draft over the next few weeks of these kinds of cards from draft boosters. But we got 1 crop rotation pack foil and 1 Elvish Spirit Guide pack foil. Now they're great uncommons in the set, 2 of the best, but only 1 of each. Interestingly, from 6 boxes, crazy, eh? Nature's Law, another good just staple for Commander. 4 of them, 1 in the foil, 3 in the old border. Then we've got Squirrel's Nest, again another staple. Old border foil, old border, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 of the pack foil. So real staple, great card. Okay, FTK. I didn't have any of these, so really great to get one of those sort of classics from Magic's history. Borderless foil's just beautiful. Pops, I think that came in my first pack. And then the old border foil too. So yeah, lovely. Obviously got other ones too, but they were the two prettiest. Counterspell heaps. There's, you know, you never have too many counterspells. You can always play it in pretty much any deck that has blue. And so two of the old border foil. Just really looks great. Frantic Search, again, you know, such a good, useful card. Great in Storm and you know, lots of other options too. So yeah, there we go. Two of those in the old border foil. High Tide, greater foil and non-foil borderless. I just love the art. It's sweet. I know it's not worth anything, but it's just a really pretty card. High Tide. Okay, one of those in the borderless foil, old border foil. And then we've got Peregrine Drake. Got lots of these, but this was the only one I got in the old border foil. I just think it pops. It's really nice to have that. Just a classic card. And then the last but not least, construct tokens. You know, these tokens are actually not easy to find. I've opened a lot of Modern Horizon packs, and I have very few tokens. So, you know, when you're playing Urza Saga or you know, the Urza Commander from the new precons from late last year, you know, you need construct tokens. And so it's fantastic to have these. I've got 5 in the foil, so definitely going to be using those. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this this case break and this review, and hope you guys have a good day. See you later.